So, picture this. After basically ghosting Nigeria for 12 years, PayPal just shows back up. For a lot of freelancers and online businesses, this wasn't exactly a welcome party. The big question everyone's asking is, why? Is this the win we've been waiting for, or is this comeback just a little too good to be true? Welcome back to the channel, finance people. If you are new here, a hearty welcome from the JoshLM finance crew. I'll be your teacher today, so get your pen and pad out and let's break this down. So let's get right into it. Is PayPal being back a good thing? I mean, on the surface, yeah, it sounds great, right? A global giant is back in the market. But before you go dusting off that old account, you really need to understand what this is going to cost you. Because this comeback, it comes with a pretty hefty price tag, mostly hidden in transaction and currency conversion fees. And like always in finance, the real story is in the numbers. Okay, a quick history lesson, just so we're all on the same page. Back in 2014, PayPal just cut Nigerians off from receiving payments. Just like that. For over a decade, a whole generation of freelancers, creators, online businesses, they were forced to figure something else out. They found alternatives like Payoneer and Wise just to get paid. Now, here we are in 2026, PayPal's back, but the game is completely different. So what's actually different this time? Well, you can receive international payments again, you can withdraw to your local bank. The basics are back. But that last point is the really interesting one. Access to a trusted global brand. See, for some international clients, that PayPal logo is like a security blanket. They know it, they trust it, and that convenience for the client might be enough to pull some Nigerian freelancers back in. But trust is only half the story, isn't it? The other side of the coin, the side that directly impacts your bank account, that's fees. And this, my friends, is where all the debate, all the friction is coming from. This is where the real cost of that convenience gets very real. Let's make this super practical. Let's say you're a developer, a writer, a graphic designer, whatever. You just finished a project for a client in the US, and they're sending you $1,000. Awesome. Great payday, right? Well, before you start budgeting that money, let's look at how much of it you actually get to keep. Okay, brace yourself. Here's where it hurts. First, you get slapped with a transaction fee. That can be around 4%, sometimes even more. Then comes the kind of sneaky part, another 3 to 4% that gets taken in the currency conversion. They don't give you the best rate when they switch your dollars to Naira. So you add it all up, and before that money even lands in your account, you could be down $50, $60, even $80. Just gone. And let's be absolutely clear, in this economy, that's not just some small percentage. 50 to 80 bucks, man, that's a week's worth of groceries for some people. That's fuel for your car, for your generator. It is real, hard-earned money that just vanishes into fees. So this is the choice you're facing. It's a classic trade-off. On one hand, you have PayPal. It's got that brand name that some clients just insist on, but it comes with those painful fees. On the other hand, you have the alternatives. Your Wises, your Payoneers, which almost always have lower fees and better exchange rates. The only catch? You might have to convince your client to use them. You know, from what I'm seeing online and the people I've talked to, the reaction to all this has kind of split everyone into three groups. First, you've got the never again crew. These are the people who got burned back in 2014, they spent years building their business on other platforms, and they see absolutely no reason to go back to paying higher fees. Then you've got the pragmatists. They're not thrilled about the cost, but look, if a big client insists on PayPal, they'll grit their teeth and use it to close the deal. It's just a tool for them. And finally, you have the optimists. They actually think having PayPal back is good because it creates more competition, and maybe, just maybe, that will force everyone's fees to come down over time. I'm genuinely curious, where do you fall? Are you in the never again crew? Are you a pragmatist, or are you an optimist? Drop a comment below and let me know. And hey, while you're down there, if you're getting value from this breakdown, hitting that subscribe button would be amazing. We are on a mission to get to 1,000 subscribers, and every single one helps us get there. Thank you so much for that. Okay, but here is the most crucial part of this entire story. The thing I think a lot of people are missing. PayPal didn't just come back. They came back to a completely different Nigeria than the one they abandoned. The power dynamic, it is completely flipped. Seriously, think about it. Back in 2014, PayPal was basically the only game in town for a lot of us. If you wanted to get paid internationally, that was your option. Fast forward to today, to 2026, the landscape is packed. Nigerians have so many other choices, and we have a much deeper understanding of fintech. We're savvier now. And that right there is the whole point. In finance, options give power to the user, to the consumer.
PayPal is no longer the undisputed king of the hill. They are now just another player on a very crowded, very competitive field. And they're going to have to earn our business.
So, what does this all mean for you? What's the actual game plan? Well, it's pretty simple. Number one, if your clients are already happy using Wise, Payoneer, or something else with low fees, there is zero reason to change a thing. Keep your money. Number two, if you get a new high-value client and they absolutely insist on using PayPal, okay, fine, use it. But go in with your eyes wide open about the fees and maybe even adjust your pricing to cover them. And number three, if you're getting money from family abroad, always compare the rates first. Don't just default to one service. Do the 2 minutes of homework. This really is the bottom line. The smartest thing you can do in today's financial world isn't blind loyalty to one brand. No way. It's about being aware of what things cost and staying flexible enough to use the tool that puts the most money into your own pocket, period. So, let's circle back to that first question we asked. Is PayPal's return a miracle for Nigerian freelancers, or is it just some high-price scam? Well, when you really look at it, the answer is neither. It's simply a financial tool. That's all it is. And learning how to use it properly is a test of what I call financial maturity. And that's just the ability to use a tool when it benefits you and to confidently walk away from it when it doesn't, all while understanding exactly how that tool makes money from you. As always, this is not official financial advice, just a real-world perspective to help you make smarter decisions for yourself. Thanks for sticking with me till the end. It shows how important financial literacy is to you. Clearly, you got value from this. So do me a favor and share it with someone like you. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.